Hey everyone, it's Alyssa from Planned Alyssa, and I am here with this week's What I Sold on Etsy video. Did not meet my sales goal this week. It's definitely been a slower week for me. I sold just 9 items this week for a total of $115, and I'll go ahead and show you those in a little bit. Just keep in mind that the prices that you see are just the selling price of the item, don't include any fees that I paid to Etsy or fees I paid to purchase the item, and also don't include the shipping fees that the buyer pays. And yeah, if I can ever get some good lighting, I have some listings to get caught up on. I gotta take some pictures of some things and trying, if the weather cooperates, to get caught up on stuff with Etsy and, get some stuff listed because I have really fallen behind with that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, here are the 9 vintage items that I sold this week on Etsy. First item I sold this week was the ceramic birthday circus train candle holder. Sold for $20. I do not remember where I picked this one up. I've actually picked up a couple of different versions of this type of thing. I've had like a plastic one, I've had a wooden one, and this ceramic one. And then these were some book plates that sold for $10. These were two partial boxes of book plates, so neither was anywhere near complete. These were self-stick ones, probably from like the late 1980s, early 1990s. Antioch is the brand on these, and I picked these up at a thrift store. Sold a crewel embroidery kit for $20. This is a larger sized one with these pheasants, and it was designed by Kathy Alexander, who is a designer that has enough of a following that I've done pretty well with some of her other kits too. And this was an international order. This was going off to the UK. Sold this vintage t-shirt for $8, and it's from Notre Dame. It's a super small, probably 1970s t-shirt. Very cool. Unfortunately, this, which I didn't realize when I bought it, but when I looked at it closer later, it does have a stain on it. It's very faint. You can't really see it in this picture, but it is there. I did, have a picture of it and note it in the listing. And I was even debating not listing this because of the stain, but I listed it, priced at just $8, and it sold pretty quickly. And I sold this vintage license plate from the 90s, so not too old, for $10. This is something I picked up at an auction back in the spring with in a lot with some other license plates. And by the way, that t-shirt, it came from a rummage sale. And I sold this lot of vintage matchbooks. There were 20 matchbooks in this lot, sold for $12. I think I sold another one recently. I definitely have some more listed and some to get listed. I picked up a whole bag of these at a thrift store not too long ago. And another vintage sale. This is a vintage ladies hat. It's like a turban style with this like copper colored tulle netting. It sold for $25. Now, like I said, this was international. It was going to China. Originally the price for shipping was a little bit too high because this did come in the original box, which is how I had it listed. And with the box, the size, the weight, it made the shipping to China pretty expensive. The buyer was really interested in this and said she didn't need the box. Could I do it, ship it for any less money? So we worked something out and I got it, down to where it could be shipped safely, hopefully, but, without too much packaging. And this was something that actually belonged to my boyfriend's grandmother, and when they were cleaning out her house after she had passed away, his parents were like, do you want this? You could sell it. So I've had it for sale for kind of a while, but it did finally sell. Now on the other end, here's something that I listed pretty recently. This sold for $10, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's shaped like a pipe. It's green glass. It has that horseshoe shape on it. I don't know if it's meant as like a candle holder or incense holder. The stem does have an opening in it. Not very big, but a tiny little hole like a little chimney or something. So I really am not sure what this was meant for. But anyway, I picked it up, I think, at a thrift store. And like I said, sold for $10 and sold quickly. So that's everything that I sold. I put out these videos every week showing the different vintage items that I've sold in my Etsy shop, Planned Alissa, to help those of you who are interested in reselling figure out what sells and how much the items sell for. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and I'll try to get to it one of these days. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend, and happy selling, everyone.